start by dry roasting the ingredients. 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, few bay leaves, half piece of nutmeg, 6 cardamom pods, 4 to 5 Marathi mocha, small few pieces of cinnamon sticks, 8 cloves, stone flower or kalpas, half teaspoon of peppercorns, a tablespoon of fennel seeds or saunf, a tablespoon of jeera. Dry roast all these ingredients for a minute and we will grind it to a fine powder. Now let's grind the roasted ingredients. Into the same jar, add 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and half a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Grind this all to a fine powder. Here's the spice powder. To the same jar, I'm adding 1/4 cup of ginger, 1/4 cup of garlic, 4 green chilies and half a cup of small onions. Grind all these to a fine paste. Into this pressure cooker, I'm adding about 3/4 kilo of mutton. I'm using a combination of mutton thighs and mutton shoulder. Into this, I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste that we grinded along with onion and chilies, and a tablespoon of the spice powder that we grinded, and a teaspoon of salt. Give this a good stir. Give this a good mix. I'm adding 2 cups of water to this for the stock. And pressure cook this for 3 whistles. I'm using 3 cups of jeera sambar rice. And soak this using water for 20 minutes. Now let's start making the biryani. Into this pot goes 1/4 cup of clarified butter or ghee, and 1/4 cup of oil. Into this, I'm adding a teaspoon of fennel seeds, 2 large onions sliced, let's fry this until golden brown. The onions are nicely browned. I'm adding the ginger, garlic, onion and chili paste. Into this, I'm adding the biryani garam masala that we grinded. Now I'm adding 1 cup of chopped pudina or mint leaves, half a cup of chopped coriander leaves, and 1 tomato chopped. And cook this on a medium flame for about 10 minutes. In goes the cooked meat and a tablespoon of salt. Into this I'm adding about quarter cup of curd, and cook this for about 5 minutes. And cook this for about 5 minutes, and then we will add rice. Now it's time to add rice. And to this I'm adding 4.5 cups of mutton stock. The ratio is for 1 cup of rice, I'm adding 1.5 cup of hot water or stock, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Let this come to a boil and we will reduce the flame to sim and cook from there on. The rice is 3/4 cooked. Now we're going to place this on dum for 20 minutes and we are done. Our Dindigul mutton biryani is ready.
காலம் மாறும் காத்தும் மாறும் ஒருத்தன் கண்ட கனவு உசுறு முளைச்ச கனவு உனக்கா எனக்கா வாழும்
தீமூட்டி பாசம் கொட்டி சமைச்சது திண்டுக்கல் தலப்பா கட்டி நெய்யூட்டி நேசம் கொட்டி படைச்சது திண்டுக்கல் தலப்பா கட்டி
ஊரும் மாறும் உலகம் மாறும் ஒருத்த விதைச்ச உணவு சுவையா மணமா வாழும்
தீமூட்டி பாசம் கொட்டி சமைச்சது திண்டுக்கல் தலப்பா கட்டி நெய்யூட்டி நேசம் கொட்டி படைச்சது திண்டுக்கல் தலப்பா கட்டி